He lost, kind of. Haha, you're too late. YouTube will never know. YouTube will never know that I lost a game until I, you know, publish it, and then they'll probably realize. It clipped there at the end. No! All right, we'll do some editing. What more? What do I need to say? What did I clip? We'll have to re-edit. Shoot it again. Take 2. Hey, what about this one? Do you guys remember the Portsmouth Gambit? It's been a minute. Yeah, we'll just dub. If it's ever broken, we'll just dub. Here, like, the line is here, and, like, white's, like, a little bit worse or something. Okay, opponent knows stuff. Because takes, I take, and then you go here. Wait, they know this line. No fair. They know it. Now, I try as hard as I can to trap this queen. So I think it's important that I start with this, threatening to trap them. But then the queen can escape. So I think I actually must start with here. If you take my rook, I go e5 so that the queen doesn't have an escape. Then my plan is to go here and here. And somehow the opponent gets out of it with some sort of, like, computer. There's a way out of it. But the threat is here and here trapping the queen. And let's see what they come up with. So this pawn doesn't matter, and I think both of us leave it hanging for quite some time. All that matters is this. Just add subtitles and learn sign language? I probably won't do that much work. In order to fix up the video. It's always scuffed. It's the Vampire Chicken channel. The secret to YouTube is you make a main channel, give up on that. Start a second channel, and then you can, yeah, of course it's scuffed. It's the second channel, right? Like, I mean, come on. How much effort do you expect the second channel to have? I think this is incorrect by them. I think there is some way of defending it, but I'm pretty sure that this is wrong. D5 was the move? Quite possibly. Ah, it makes sense. So now I go here, I guess? Which does allow them to sack an exchange, but I can take back with my queen and I still have all the things covered. So I still just want to go here and then take this queen. There is this interrupting move. So I need to figure out what I'm doing on there. Maybe I go here and then I just boldly take back with my king. Is that too crazy? Because I have everything covered, and then I introduce the idea that my other rook can come into the attack at some point. Not entirely sure. No? King F1 also maybe, sure. Why is this wrong? Maybe my opponent will show me. Still, if rook takes, I take back with a queen, and the queen still has no squares. It's king e2? I believe it. I honestly believe it. Everybody's laughing at me because this is such obvious theory. I don't know why this would be wrong, though. I guess because I don't have a dark squared bishop, but I'm going to go here and here. So maybe you... Wait, actually, maybe you are quite correct. So this bishop is coming in. The bishop is going to go to c4. I'm going to go here and here. He's just simply... I'm going to take... Wait, what does he do with his bishop? I just go here next. Still looking good? If it looks good, we'll see if the opponent can find a way out. There's always a way out in chess and in life. You might think that it's hopeless, but there's always a way. You don't have to hit the button, bro. You don't have to do it. Because here, queen takes. Check. He's still... No, maybe not. So here, what is he going to do? He's just going to take this. Maybe I have messed this up, huh? Actually, I guess I messed this up. Shoot! So the queen gets out now. Now, here's how we trap her, all right? You ready for my next elaborate scheme? I go somewhere. I guess I would have to protect this guy. Move this guy here, and then is the... Ah, wait! They don't get out of it. I can go back! I can defend the square! I can defend the square! Wait, are they trapped again? Wait, they didn't get out! They prioritized castling! Now the queen is trapped! Right? Please tell me your queen is trapped. Huh. Wait, that is curious. Wait, I can go here! I can go here. No, yeah, I can go here! Wait, the queen is trapped! Let's go! Let's go! All right, we did it. This is a monumental accomplishment for this opening. So we maybe didn't do this correct, so we should, at the end of this game, come back and learn how to do this properly. But we did it effectively enough to eventually win a queen. Now we're going to blunder all of our pawns and lose some endgame? Nope, doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for the activity. But let's go. What the heck is that? It's like a hype chat. Normie Hamuda. I don't know how you did that, but you gave me $5? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you've been enjoying today's show. Give me that. Give me that. I want it. Ugh, counterattack. Now you got 2 rooks hanging. Take that guy. Take this knight. I'm gonna take you, and then I'm gonna take this rook as well. We are on fire today, YouTube. We are pogging out. You're like watching a week's worth of content all be created on the same exact day. This is the day of my life, all right? Greatest chess stream in the history of Vampire Chicken in terms of YouTube. But this is the Portsmouth Gambit, which is something that you can play against the knight to c6 Sicilian. And against this, I played pawn to b4. Now, there is a really cool trap that we should mention before we talk about this other line that we got today. Now, most people are going to take, and it doesn't really matter which way they take. Your goal is to play c4 and d4. So if they take with a pawn, you play d4. If they take with a knight, you play c4 and then d4. And you're very likely to get similar positions. Now, for the most part, people play d5. This is almost exclusively what I see. But I'm glad that we get to see the secondary move. And I hope Violetic is in the house today because he's been asking about this line in the past. And it's good to show like what else is possible in this opening. Now, the main trap, if you haven't seen it before, we go here because we want to play d5. So most of the time, black is going to be playing d5 in order to prevent us from playing d5 ourselves. This makes the most sense. And the big trap is that you take, queen takes back, pawn to c4. They go, holy hell, it's en passant. We get a little bit confused. We're shocked. We don't know what kind of crazy move that was. Then we take back knight to c3, attacking the queen. A lot of people make a mistake. There's only one move here for black, and it's queen to a5. Other moves fail to ideas such as going here, but also just d5 first, followed by running them over and getting a winning position. If knight a5, you can also play d5, which is probably the most correct move. But I really like this move, rook to b1, leaving this knight hanging. And the knight should probably be taken. There are some other crazy lines where they go like here, and then there's some like crazy exchange lines that we've explored in days past. But for brevity's sake, the main trap is here, 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 and then d5, where most people are going to move this knight away. But moving the knight away is a big mistake. The opponent should develop, allowing you to capture and create this target on the c6 square. But if they move the knight away, you play queen to c2, defending this, attacking this bishop. They see that this is attacked. They play bishop to d7, but this is a large mistake in an already very bad position from black. We play bishop to b5, pinning this bishop, but also setting up the threat of bishop to b4 winning the queen. And for whatever reason, people just go about their day like nothing is wrong. And that's when you hit them with queen to c8. This bishop was pinned, so you're able to win this game. The backup plan, if they somehow unpin, the backup plan is to win a queen. So it doesn't really matter what's happening. You're going to win this as white. Now, in today's game, we got to see not the main trap, but a secondary line, which is pawn to e6. So I'm happy to finally explore this. And I was vaguely aware of this trap, but to be honest, I think I need to learn a little bit more about this because I don't face it nearly as often. So I played d5. Allowing queen to f6, which is the top choice. c3 is the only move, because you need to be able to protect this guy. And the opponent here sacrifices this knight in order to win the exchange. Takes, c2, takes, takes. And now I'm pretty sure the idea is to ignore this for as long as possible. It says go here, which might be possible. I played this, which I guess is wrong, or not. Wait, psych. I don't think Stockfish knows what's happening here. It doesn't see the long-term effect of this queen getting trapped. Oh, now it sees it. You got to get to at least depth 23. Also, h4 is a funny move to consider. I haven't seen rook before. Only knew of d5. Uh-oh, National Master Dale. He's learning all of my evil secrets. But now, instead of taking back, which should be wrong, the opponent should maybe start with this, forcing my king to go to d1. We need this bishop in order to eventually trap this queen. Knight to e7. You just ignore this. Nobody should ever take this back. Time is actually paramount here. Only a3 will cut it. Then they play knight to d5. What the heck? And you just take it back. This is the theory this is the theory, and so they give stuff back that way, and you play queen b3, and life goes on. But obviously, not a lot of humans are going to see that. So taking seems normal. And now I get to demonstrate the idea. Bishop to c4, threatening bishop to b2. And then after this, bishop to b3. So I was kind of on my own, but with just the general idea of how this works. So now I just want to go here again. So bishop e4 is a nice interrupting move. And Chad is right, I should move my king somewhere. Some said here, some said here, some said here. But if I just move away, I'm threatening to go here. Apparently it's not lost though because of bishop to a6. And if I play bishop here, bishop to d3. Look at that. Huh. Bishop to d3, and then you get the piece back. And so, like, I guess life goes on. Huh, and then you're slightly better, even though the opponent's still up upon, like, positionally you're doing well. Huh, why not d5 instead of b takes c3? So in this position, people were wondering about d5. I guess your idea is that if I take en passant, that you're gonna be able to escape with the queen. But the problem is twofold. I could go here, or I could play this as an idea. This actually is pretty cruel because it prevents the bishop from coming to b4 and sets up the same idea of trapping the queen. And it looks like there's no way to stop that. So that is one problem with it. And the other is apparently you can also just take this. So d5 doesn't work for the opponent. And what happened in our game though is we eventually got the idea to work. But now I threw the entire game away with the swift click of a single button. But the opponent didn't fully punish me. I should not be trading these bishops. After takes, bishop check, which is actually a mistake. He needs to play a5. a5 is like normally one of the computer ideas in here, so this shouldn't be unfindable. Trying to get this queen out. Let's see. But after here, good news for us. We're back on track. But then just when he had finally solved his problems and he has queen to b2 and he's ready to get out, you know, I was going to play here to protect this pawn and life was just going to carry on. He missed his chance to get it out. So I just went right back and then at some point attacked his queen and won some material. And from there were still a lot of mistakes because I think he could go here trying to get more activity, but he decided to be passive and defend his pawn. So not the cleanest game, but I think it's a very interesting variation that should give you some food for thought for what to do if you play the Portsmouth Gambit and opponents play e6. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully this was an instructional video, and if you found some value in it, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Come follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys for the next video.